Hi guys, we are on day 27 of our 30-day challenge. My gosh, we are on our 4th week of progression and it's Sunday. I'm having to talk a little bit quieter this morning because it is 7:15 and the whole of the family are asleep. But I wanted to get up and do this with you as we normally do. And I've got myself into that routine and I'm wondering whether you have too, whether you've actually found a time in your day and you're just going to smash this out. Now we're at day 27. So what I'm really, really excited to see is that we went from week 1, where we were just doing 3 basic moves of our exercises, 10 repetitions, and look where we are now. So rather than me talk about it, let's get started. Let's get our day underway. I'm just going to grab my weights. Now remember, you can do this with cans, or you can do this body weight only. And also, if you are still very new to doing this, then do go back to week 1 because you'll be really surprised at where we start from. So for the basics, remember you're coming forwards into your lunge with that pulse, then you're coming out to the side, then you're going to go into a reverse lunge, and you're coming out. So just the pulse at the front, out to the side, reverse lunge, center. And you're doing alternating those. For me, we're going to be doing the intermediate exercises, which is going to be doing those 3 moves, but we're doing it 10 on our right, 10 on our left. Just remember, you can do it with or without a bicep curl. I want you to keep those tummies pulled in, shoulders are up and back. Just think about how strong you are as you're going through this. Let's get started. 5, 6, off we go. So coming down with that pulse, coming up, out to the side, squeeze it up, and then we're going to do the double pulse on the back. Good. Now, how are you feeling with that balance? Are you finding that you can go down a little bit deeper now that you've been getting used to doing things, and that you can actually hold the position better? I hope so. Good. Tummies are in and we're lifting up through the shoulders. So I was just thinking back to our first week where we literally did just a forward lunge. That's all we did. We just did a forward lunge 10 times right, 10 times left, or alternating. That's all we did. And now look at us. We're doing 3 versions of lunges, all on one leg with a pulse. It's a real progression. So if you're not recognizing what you're actually achieving now that we're in week 4, then I really want you to have a think about it because it's great. I'm definitely feeling the benefits, even though I know I teach, I know that I exercise regularly, but it's actually given me much more endurance. I'm finding that I'm much stronger through my core. My legs are stronger. It's a really incredible sort of repetition, consistency. You will really start noticing, and that's what these challenges are all about, giving you a little bit of something new that you can try out for your body, feel good, lift that headspace, and get your metabolism moving. Breathe. Okay, down. With the pulse coming up. Already I can feel my heart rate's lifted, my chest is lifted. Whilst I go into that lateral lunge, just make sure you're doing the same. Coming forwards. We're nearly there. Managed to talk all the way through that, didn't I? And on that side. Up we go. Coming forwards. This is 9. Out. Center. Back. We're going to do 1 more. Up. Forwards. Now, obviously, if I'm going too fast, you can do it at your pace. Down and up. Good. March those legs around those shoulders. Take a breath. All right, make sure you never hold your breath whilst you're working out. We're going to go to this side. For those of you who are doing basics, walk those legs, roll those shoulders. If you want to add a few more in, do. If you've been breaking it up, doing 10 here and 10 there, or sorry, not even 10, 5 here, 5 there, keep going. Here we go. So coming forwards with that pulse, up, out to the side. Lovely. And then back. And again, so forwards and back. So I hope you've got a lovely Sunday planned. Time is in. Once you've done this, you'll be ready for anything. Out to the side and up. I would love you to comment below and just let me know how you're doing. We're so close to the end now. Can you believe day 27? It's a chance to look back and actually just see how far you've come. I know that I keep saying about progression, but it doesn't matter whether it's through exercise, but or through anything to do with work or children or trying to get some new habits in place. Getting to this stage is fantastic because those little habits actually start to sort of like imprint themselves into your brain. Your brains get used to it. There's a consistency to it. And sometimes there's almost like an expectation. So when you get to day 30, or let's just say you finish day 30, I'd love to know how many of you actually carry on. Somebody might comment below on day 30. This is my day 31. I'd love to see that. Here we go. So forwards, but we need to get there first. So let's get our day 27 done. And this is a great way to get going. So this is 7, out and back. This is 8, back. Excellent. And you'll notice because we're adding these extra exercises in, this is 9, it makes the workout a little bit longer. So it's a proper workout for you. So down, good, up, out. This is our number 10. Good, march those legs, roll those shoulders, good stuff. Now we're going to go into our second exercise, which are our squats, sumo squats. Now then, you can just stay as we did, week 1, week 2, week 3, well, we stayed in one spot, but we're going to do a dynamic one. So we're going to step out into it. For beginners, you're just doing a pulse, then you're going to take your arms up. As you come up, your legs are going to come together. For those of us who are doing intermediates, we're going to do 3 pulses, arms up over our heads, squeezing up, making sure at the top, you're squeezing those glutes forwards, okay? Really, let's activate in through these lazy muscles. Are you ready? 5, 6, off we go. So down, 2, 3, squeeze up, and then down, 2, 3, squeeze up. So you're making sure you're lifting that chest. 2, 3, squeeze. Tummies are in there. Down, 2, 3, squeeze those glutes here. Good. Down, 2, 3, squeeze it up. Down, 2, 3, squeeze it up. Those abdominal muscles are really kicking in. As soon as those arms go up above your head and back down, you have to control it. And up, down, 2, 3, squeeze it up. 2, 3, squeeze it up. We've got 2 more to go. Down, 2, 3, and up. Down, 2, 3, and there we go. Arms come down. Let's all do our pulses together. I think even on the basic level, you can do this with me. Keep those feet out to the sides. Bottoms go back. Here we go. Count with me. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Squeezing up. Walk those legs in. Now remember, if you are still new to this, if anything feels strange, always go back, look at the demo videos because there's one for each week. I obviously talk you through positioning, getting your technique right over speed, over quantity. Get the technique right, protect those knees, keep those abdominals in, and you'll feel the benefits. All right, we're going to go down to the floor, soften those knees, walk your hands along. Here comes our abdominal work. Now we've already been kicking in our abdominals because we're working on hip flexors, which kick in towards our abdominals when we do those squats. But we're going to start off. Can't get my words out, can I? We're going to start off by doing our, let me just have a think. I can't think now. My brain has gone. I've been doing this for 27 days and I can't think of what we're doing. And we've been doing this one for 27 days. All right, so we're going to take our knees back. Have a little bit of a check back, just so I remember and I think, oh, I don't need that. There you go, it's Sunday, these things happen. All right, let's take our legs back. You can either do a raise or a lower, raise or a lower. Lifting up and then take that knee down. This is for basics. Whilst you're doing that, we're going to do a spider squat. How can I forget the spider squat? Oh my goodness. Right, so spider, it's coming up, cross and back. We're going to do 10 of these, 5, 6, off we go. Now, always remember you're counting whichever movement you're doing. I feel a little bit guilty at times that I'm just doing the advanced. So you who are doing basic are doing brilliantly. Just keep going. So forward, cross, back, forward, cross, back. This is 8. This is 9. Let's do one more. This is 10. How could I forget that one? Coming back. Good stuff. All right. Breathe. Ooh. Really warm today. And I know that I haven't had the water that I normally have. So sometimes you can actually, it makes you a little bit dozy. I think that's what's showing with me today. So I'll be drinking a nice big pint of water after this. Coming down onto those elbows, we are going to be doing hip dips. Now remember, bottoms like mine are not right. You're going to be taking those knees back, shoulders coming over those wrists and those elbows, should I say. Right, so you're going to actually either stay on your knees, you can bring those knees together, rotate, center, or on those toes, we're going to do our hip dip. All right, let's get started. 5, 6, off we go. So 10, 9, 8, tummies in, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Knees down. How many of you hate hip dips but actually can see now that your hip dips are getting better? I'm really hoping that you can really start seeing that those side abdominal muscles are really kicking in order to support your body. Reach forwards, take a breath. Good. All right. It's plank and bear plank time. So you're going to, if you're on a beginner, you're going to be tucking those toes under. This is where you are in a table position. Make sure those wrists are under those shoulders. You're going to be lifting up on those toes, lifting up, knees off the ground, and slowly lower down. You're going to do 10 of these. For those of us doing more advanced, we're going to take our legs back. We're going to step into our bear plank and back. Here we go. 5, 6, off we go. 1, 2, good. 3, check where those arms are. You tend to sometimes want to push them back. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, good, 10. Keeping everything down, knees down, and back. Good job. So that's with you. As a beginner, you have done brilliantly. Those are not easy exercises. Every time we move our legs, we're taking our weight through our body in different ways. Stabilizing and keeping yourself still, you're really activating through that core. Really makes a huge difference. All right, let's do the other ones that we've been doing from the day one. Let me just make sure I remember these ones. They're either the jumping out and ins or the out, in, ins. Are you ready? We're gonna, I think mine's a jumping out and in today. I've been trying to alternate them each day. You choose which one yours are. 5, 6, off we go. So 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Knees down. Go back. Breathe. And when you think we're doing 5 different moves, we're doing 10 of each. That's a lot of core work. And even though we're breaking it up with a little bit of a breather between each one, it means that you can do each one really, really well. All right. Our last one, leg raise. Now, yesterday I forgot to just demonstrate, if you are a beginner and you want to do this off your knees, you can come forwards, raise and lower, raise and lower. Otherwise, let's go on our toes. Straight leg raise, 5, 6, off we go. Up, down, 2, 3, squeeze, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good, knees down, press back, you're done. Woohoo! Rotate those wrists. Let's come up. Today, this seems like a really warm day, but it's muggy and a bit miserable out there, to be honest. Coming up, squeeze up, take a breath, and exhale. Good. Well done. Thank you for joining me. You have done it, which is amazing. We've only got 3 days to go, so you can carry on and go and do something else with your day. Definitely have water. I'm going to go and drink a lot of water now, get my brain going a little bit more, but I do feel brighter, even though my concentration is definitely not as good as it is on a weekday. I don't know what it is about Sundays. Sundays can sometimes feel a little bit difficult, and I think it's because we're not in our routine. But thank you so much for joining me today. Let's have a great rest of our day. We've only got 3 to go. And so just keep pushing forwards. Make a note of where you're at. Have a look back. If you couldn't reach all the 10 on your first week, look where you are now, make a note of it. I'd love to know. So please do a hashtag replay, comment below, let me know, and I'll see you Monday morning, tomorrow, day 28, 7:15. Looking forward to it. I'll see you soon. Take care. Have a great day.